If you work in a factory, you're up. All right, guys. So this, again, I've stated this before. This is another AI video, but this one is going to hit a lot closer to home, and it's probably going to hit a lot faster than anyone's going to see coming. So, of course, China, I guess, set the new standard, or will be the new standard, of something called dark factories. Now, dark factories are exactly what they sound like, and I'm pretty sure you can just imagine where this conversation is going to go. But for those that can't imagine this, a dark factory is a factory that's run by AI robots. So whether that's fully functioning humanoid robots or just hands moving around, it is now done in the dark. So there's no light needed, there's no people needed. They're actually not even having humans on board to fix any of the problems that might happen with these robots. It's all done by way of software updates. So maybe if there's a hardware issue, then they have to come in and change the problem. But for the most part, it's all done by hardware update. Now, why are they doing dark factories? Because this produces a lot less energy. Though, with humans, they have to have the air on, AC, whatever it is, climate controlled, environment. Then they have to have lights. Then they have to have, machines that I guess heat up their food, microwave, vending machines, and things like that. None of those items are in these buildings. This is completely automated, fully automated at that. So this is going to be the new standard across the world. Now, China started these factories in China, and I'm assuming any factory that they own anywhere in the world, they're going to start doing this, because there doesn't need to be any regulations. And in fact, getting rid of humans, you're getting rid of, and I hate to say this, 90% of your problems. And that is how they're looking at it. Because with humans, you have sick days, you have injuries in factories, you have family leave, you have maternity leave, you have all of these leaves, and then you have to move all of these people around. You have to shift schedules, and with robots, you don't have to do any of that. So now companies are recognizing that. Companies are looking at that and going, we save money big time on energy, we save money big time on humans and their emotional bullshit, and then we save a ton of money because we no longer have to pay 500 people, we're paying 200 robots. And I'm playing around with the robot number because I don't know exactly if it's going to be robot per person or for every one robot it does the job of 5 people. I don't know what the math is on that. All I know is that this is extremely bad. People who work in factories are probably thinking, that they had some time. Not with dark factories, and not with dark factories saving the amount of money that they're saving. That is where the kick in the dick comes from now. Because all CEOs are going to look at it and go, wow, look at that energy bill, almost non-existent. Now, some people are going to argue, and I even thought about this myself, if you're going to have all these robots in there, you're going to have a cooler environment because you're going to have these things running up heat. It's going to be excruciatingly hot in there. So yes, you're probably going to need a way to vent it out, or you're going to need a way to cool them off so that they can continue to operate. So maybe just having it set at one temperature the entire time saves them money, possibly. But again, guys, they're going after every single human job they possibly can, and they're going after it fast. They're not even warming up to this shit anymore. They're just doing it. Now, they did this in China. I couldn't find any articles on the people they replaced or whether there was any pushback from that happening, because I'm pretty sure this thing happened overnight. I'm pretty sure it had to happen at new facilities and not old ones, but I'm pretty sure old ones were shut down as soon as the new ones went online. Now, they had to keep those operational for a couple of days to see if there was any hiccups, and then people probably came into work the next day to their factory job and was like, you're fired, and probably not even given a reason. So this is going to happen more and more. There was a video online, I thought it might have been fake, but now I'm starting to think maybe it was true, on Amazon workers reporting to work, and there were robots doing their jobs. Now that video seemed to have been fake, but I can see that now happening in real life, right? So people are going to be reporting to work or going to be getting text messages, emails saying, don't come into work the next day because the factory is shut down. Why is it shut down? Because they opened up another one that is completely upgraded, completely futuristic, has nothing but robots inside that are doing more work at a faster pace. And that's the other thing. To production of humans versus robots, robots do it a lot faster, humans are a lot slower. Robots can do 500, let's say, trinkets in an hour, humans can do 250. And that raises their profit because now they can push more products out to then sell faster. And that's all they're about, is selling faster. Now the problem with all of this products being made, guys, it's another issue nobody's addressing, but there was a documentary addressing the amount of garbage that the world is collecting because of all of the products we keep buying that we actually do not need. We're being sold products that we don't need, and I have been experiencing it over the last few years, so I stopped buying shit I don't need, especially with photography, right? Photography gear, you buy almost anything and everything. But again, that's a different subject for a different day. This, guys, if you work at a plant, a factory plant, you are on the line, you're on the conveyor belt, whatever it is, you're going to lose your job within the next 5 years. I would say maybe less than that. China's already moving forward. In China, I can see them doing it to other factories around the world that they own. You're undoubtedly on the line of losing your job. You're going to have to come up with a backup job. They're even looking to replace waitressing, construction workers. Firefighters and cops and military are on deck, but that's another few years down the line, 10 to 20 years. Everybody else who does, and I hate to say it, mundane jobs, your jobs are up in 5 years. Anyway, guys, this is The Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.